In order to stay in this optimistic mind frame, let's talk about the future.
Let's do it.
Democratic primary.
Yes.
Okay, so Super Tuesday is. I know you tell me. You had endorsed. You had endorsed Kamala Harris, your senator. March 3rd is Super Tuesday, is the primary in California.
Yeah.
You've kind of been keeping your powder dry since Kamala dropped out.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to tell us today? Anybody you like? This is an important
I like our
week.
chances in November as long as we unify. And look, I was just at the National Governors Association, and this is not comfortable for me to say, but talking to all the governors the last 48 hours, there's deep anxiety that we're not publicly communicating around what is potentially emerging as a Bernie Sanders ascendancy with the Elizabeth Warren wing of the party and the prospects, as you were mentioning in the last segment, that Bloomberg moves into that, and you're in a place of civil war. It's not my point of view per se, but it is the anxiety that is, I think, spoken very much, universally spoken, but not publicly yet. And so we'll see what happens.
So what is your anxiety?
My anxiety is...
I'll tell you, my anxiety is that Trump gets another 4 years.
That's my anxiety.
That's everybody's.
Yeah. So look, I mean, the good news is the Democratic Party is united with that principle in mind and with that frame. So that's where I'm ultimately confident, but there is some legitimate anxiety as this thing drags on. And look, in the state of California, we're already voting right now. We do early voting.
Right.
We're very inclusive in terms of our outreach to get folks to vote. So that's happening as we speak. You've got 14 contests on Super Tuesday. It's about a third of all the delegates. That will be ultimately determinative. Right now, it's about momentum, it's about energy, it's about mind share. But in the next few weeks, we'll be...
I want to talk about squad. You guys heard me talk about squad earlier, right? And it's all about the squad. So you have said at this desk that you have no interest in being the vice president of this country.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, that came out of left field.
Yes, but I'm sorry, the president.
Yeah, good, that
you said
too.
The president.
Yeah.
You
Right
said
now,
president.
right now, yeah.
But I have to ask about the squad, which is vice president. Would you be interested in that? Because I think you would be kick-ass. Can I say that? I really do.
You can say that, but I'm not going to. Look, I get to represent the fifth largest economy in the world.
Yeah, that's
I get to
my
be governor
state,
of California.
and that is my state, and I love my state, but I'd be willing to give you up.
I love that. No, it's very sweet of you. Honestly, I have no interest in that, and I love my job. I really do love my job. I've been there only 1 year. We're doing some pretty extraordinary things. I want to prove, again, there's this notion, this assertion that Democrats can't govern. You can't be fiscally prudent. We don't have the ability to communicate an economic message.
That's not true.
And we're
Done it in
doing that.
The Democratic
it's not
presidents
true. We wanna
always
prove
have
it.
a surplus, and then they hand it to Republican presidents, and they get a
cleaning up
deficit.
their mess
And then
over
they
and
have
over
a
and over.
Democrat come back and cleans it up again.
true.
Yeah.
People need to read and understand that stuff.
No, exactly. And
Well,
I'd say...
I'm putting in my bid for you to be the vice president. So all of you people that are on that debate stage, fighting it out, duking it out, Democrats, when it's time to really go down and there's one man or woman standing, I think this would be a good one right now.
Okay.
And I got my new campaign consultant.